Raid Shadow Legends, Free to Succeed, Mug Club, and Practical Joker's Funniest Moments. Alright, so, what do we got going on today? Today's 2x Sacred. I, of course, don't have any Sacreds on this account, but I do on my main, and I'm going to be streaming at, I don't know, around 10 a.m. Eastern today, over on twitch.tv/jgigs. So if you want to come over there and hang out, watch us summon some shards. I'm going to be doing community summons. If you've got Sacreds you'd like me to summon on stream, hop in the stream, holler at me, we'll get you set up. And then I've got, I don't know, around 20 on my main account that I'll probably pop to. So that should be pretty fun. We'll do that. What else do we have to talk about today? There is another new fusion coming, which, I mean, like, come up with something else to do. Please, for the love of God, please come up with another kind of event than a fusion. Please, for the love of God. It's a champ fragment event. So there's that at least. His name's Rule the Huntmaster. Dark Elves Legendary Attack Spirit. He places Hex debuffs. You should try to pair him with Thea, the Tomb Angel. Great for faction wars, and he's been on the screen the whole time. So he looks really cool. Great. It'd be awesome if we could get him. We'll see how things look. I don't really know what they expect to change so drastically. It launches on May 11th. So, quick cut. I didn't realize that. I also had the skills. I had the document with his skills in it. So we're gonna talk about his skills too, real quick. Vile Arrows is his A1. Attacks one enemy. 50% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense for 2 turns. Transfers a random debuff from this champion to the target if the target is under a hex. Okay, I'm a fan. Unless you're new here, I'm a fan of an A1 defense break. I think that's great. Debuff transferal if target's under a hex, so that's cool. But even without that, even if you don't have anyone dropping hex, the A1 defense break is good. A2 is an AoE with an extra hit on enemies under hex debuffs. Will ignore 25% of each target's defense if there are 4 or more enemies under hex. Okay. That's potentially... They're trying to make Thea viable is what they're doing here. But go for it, man. More power to you. A3, Stalk Prey. Places a 50% increase accuracy buff on all allies for 2 turns. Then places a hex debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. Okay, they realized that people liked that accuracy buff with Yoshi. So I think they're throwing that in too. Also places Perfect Veil buff on this champion for 2 turns and fills this champion's turn meter by 50%. Okay, puts himself back in the fight to try to get that A2 off. So now you may not even need Thea. Now he places Hex too and then does a lot of cool shit to enemies under Hex. So I like that setup. That's pretty cool. He increased accuracy buffs the team. He hexes the enemy team. Then he perfect veils himself so he can't be targeted and gives himself 50% turn meter to get back around closer to getting that A2 off. That's pretty sick. I like that. That's a cool little setup there. And then he's got a passive. Decreases the speed of enemies under hex debuffs by 5% and decreases the resistance of those enemies by 10%. Also increases the damage enemies under hex debuffs receive by 10% and decreases the value of heals they receive by 30%. Jesus Christ. These effects do not stack their multiple rules on the team. He seems dope, man. He seems dope. He looks really cool. His skills seem good. Seems like it could let Thea get some playtime now. I dig it. I think he's cool. We'll see how hard the fusion is. Who knows, man? Not even 2 full weeks from now it launches. So, we'll see. We'll see if we can do it. I mean, dead gum, dude. Dead gum. Like, this one's not even over. This one still has 12 hours left. I mean, fine. It's fine. It's okay. But also, come up with something else to do. Jesus Christ, man. Alright. If I get it, I just want to make it known. If I get a sacred from one of these chests, I am going to summon it. And I know there's another fusion coming up. I don't care. You hear me? I'm not gonna not do it. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Some of you might hate that. We're probably not even gonna get one, but if I do, no, we didn't get anything today. Headgummit. Tell you what, no, wait, no, I won't. I gotta do it, man. I gotta get a key in before it goes to Affinity. I know that maybe you all don't want to see Clan Boss again, but I have to do it, and that's the way that the schedule's lined up. Man, it's early, and it's already down 51 people going in, dude. So this new update coming with the Void Champ rebalances, which I think are great. I've seen some of the sentiment is like it doesn't change anything, it's lackluster. I don't know if that's just because people are mad that a certain champ they wanted to get buffed didn't get buffed or reworked, or if it's just kind of like, you know, some people are just stuck in a negative place because of how the game has been, you know, for so long, and some people are just negative, and that's just the way it is. But if you're tripping, if you think some of these changes aren't good, Broadmaw got a lot of love, man. Broadmaw is basically budget, early obtainable arbiter. You've got turn meter boost, you've got revive, like you've got budget arbiter stuff going on, right? And it's also going to be really good for faction wars. But I think Broadmaw is well worth fusing now, whereas before, I don't think I've done it. Have I done it on this account? I can't remember. We'll check. But Broadmaw is going to be great now. The turn meter boost, and then the crit rate buff and the speed buff on one skill. Better chance to freeze on the A1. Cooldown reduction on the revive. Like, that's all great, man. That's great. And it's going to let you build nukers with the turn meter boost and the crit rate buff. It's going to let you build nukers with less crit rate. You can get more crit damage. It's only a 15% boost. Like, you know, it's the apothecary boost, but it's still really good, man. It's still good. Don't act like that's not a fusion worth doing for new players. I'm tripping, dude. Jesus Christ. I think Whirlum's going to be really good now. And then Vizix is usable. That's all we really ever wanted, was Vizix to be usable, man. She didn't have to be overpowered. She didn't have to break the game. Just give me a little motivation to get her out of the vault, you know? I don't know. I think it's good. And sure, some of the changes probably don't change much, like a Fellhammer, Baradol Fellhammer, or whatever his name is. I don't know that he becomes super usable anymore, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. I'm happy with it though. And then we got the new stage 25s coming out. Stage 25s for dungeons, and it goes up to stage 20 for potion keeps now. So that's going to be interesting. maybe, is a good word for it. We're gonna play around on the test server and see what we got going on. I did try, so I don't know if I mentioned it here, but Harkin, I think her name is Harkin Greatblade. She's that epic barbarian. She's got debuff spread on her A3. So I thought, oh, she could be a great option, because I've been wanting to try like an HP burn spread team for Spider, for people that have Vizier, you know, or something, and we're kind of struggling with Spider. I thought, here's a good way around it if you don't have Ignatius, if you didn't get Ultimate Gallic, you know, if you've got Coffin Smasher or somebody that'll put up the HP burn, then you can just spread it and you're still good to go. This stupid whore prioritizes her A2, which is a weaken. Just a weaken on her A2. Her A3 is the debuff spread. She prioritizes her A2. And it infuriates me. I think that's so stupid. And I'm so glad that I tested her on the test server before I did it on my account. Before I put the resources into 6-star on her and booking her and getting her to max level. It didn't even occur to me that she would do that. It didn't even occur to me that she wouldn't prioritize a debuff spread. And it would be fine if there were no debuffs and she prioritized it, but she doesn't. Coffin Smasher puts up HP burn, somebody else puts up something else in the team I was trying, and then she gets a turn. And she spreads 2 debuffs. She takes 2 debuffs and spreads them, if I'm not mistaken. And increases the duration. It's a great skill. But she does her A2, which is a weaken. And I hate it. And I hate it real bad. So I don't... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's still a way to set her up. To do it on turn 2. Because since you can't knock back the turn meter as much on the Spider, it's a little bit harder to just run a straight out of the gate HP burn. Straight out of the gate HP burn comp. I don't know. Well, we'll get it figured out. But I am a little bummed. Because I had seen her and I was like, yeah, whatever. And then I had that idea and I was like, oh wait, she could actually be great. And then her stupid ass AI. I don't care what skill it is. Don't prioritize a weaken. Just a weaken. You understand me? Way back in the day, weaken was better. Weaken used to affect poisons and HP burns too. But they changed it. They were like, nah. That dude just hit me for 100,000 on the nose. All right, we got 1 key in before the affinity changed, so be all right. Hopefully that was good enough. All right, we made a little bit more food yesterday. We're coming along. We're creeping up on a 6-star, and I'm thinking about let me see if I have Broadmaw. Because like now I'm interested in fusing Broadmaw. You know what I mean? I don't have a stone skin? That seems criminal. That seems criminal that I don't have a stone skin. So wait. Oh, these are the ones you get from the shop, right? The bazaar, if I'm not mistaken. Please don't let them be silver things. Just on principle. Okay, good. 150 each. Yeah, so that's basically your daily Drex frags, not even. And So cool. But a good farmable fusion. That's awesome. I like that, because Broadmaw's about to be legit. I'm telling y'all. If you don't have one, get him ready, because Broadmaw's gonna be good. He's already pretty good, but about to be really good. See if we can do anything in arena. Dude, I swear, on my main account, gold 4, like I'm up here, like in gold 4, like I'm this close to platinum, and I'll get teams that are like level 56, Gorg lead, level 50, miscreated monster, some random legendary, and like nothing, and that'll be more than half my list is just bullshit teams. And then on my free-to-play in gold 3, but low gold 3, it's this. Which some of these aren't great teams, but I don't feel confident I can outspeed. So Rashkard may outspeed us, but hopefully we could strip. All right, get our one win a day in the arena. Oh, let's see. I put up a couple of game on clips yesterday. I'll drop a game on clip below and in the comment and throw it in the description. Got to get a few more made today too, I think. Yeah, I don't think I want to push any more of these. Okay. I need to see how much time I have left on my XP boost, and then I want to start thinking about. I'm gonna change my approach to arena up. Like I said, we got a lot of champs to build, but I actually recorded some footage for a video I might put up about, you know, how to get around the speed meta in arena. I'm gonna try to implement it here. Kind of show it in practice for an account that's not where my main account is, you know. So we've got 59 seconds left on our XP boost. Let's see. I can make 2 swift parry pieces, and I am after some swift parry gear, so let's knock these out real quick. Hopefully they're not duds. Flat HP gloves. With speed though. And the substats are so good. Man, if those are HP percentage gloves, God, they'd be so good. I'm gonna keep them around just in case. Oof. God. Bad rolls. What else can we make? Anything interesting in here? I can make a few perception pieces. Yeah. I mean, okay, we might as well, right? Might as well make a couple. Give me something crazy. Ugh. You know that's going to roll resistance. You do know that, right? We're going to roll it and then we'll wrap it up. But I just want to be clear. You know that's going to roll resistance. Roll it to 8. I'll bet you it rolls resistance. Yep. Knew it. Never even doubted it for a second. That's it. We'll wrap it up here. Appreciate you watching. Again, if you want to come hang out, we're going to be popping a bunch of sacreds in stream today. Community summons, my shards. You know, just doing what we do over there. Twitch.tv/jgigs. Come on over, hang out, say hello. It would be awesome to have you. Other than that, I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you later.